Hi, and welcome to the March edition of Pulse of the Parish. I'm Crystal Beechup. We hope that all of you had a safe and enjoyable Mardi Gras season. On this episode of Pulse of the Parish, we'll head over to one of the most anticipated events of the year, Owl Night. We'll also sit down with Caddo Commissioner Stormy Gage-Watts to talk about a new program designed to combat crime in Caddo Parish, the Video Doorbell Camera Program. Next week is also International Women's Week, and we are excited to highlight just a few of the amazing women that contribute to the parish of Caddo every day. But first, let's head over to Owl Night. Owls, and more owls made their annual appearance at the parish's 17th annual Owl Night. Owl Night gives visitors a chance to see owls native to Northwest Louisiana in their natural habitat and learn more about the different species. Since its beginning 17 years ago, the event has grown to allow more exhibits and activities for everyone. Visitors to the event were also able to walk the various nature trails, make owl-inspired art, and enjoy local food trucks and even a complimentary s'more station. We hope to see you at next year's Owl Night. Visit caddoparks.org for a complete list of great events like Owl Night and more. We are delighted to be in studio today with Caddo Commissioner Stormy Gage-Watts. Commissioner Watts is the Caddo Commissioner for District 7, and we're excited today to talk about a new program that the Commission has sponsored legislation for that is set to benefit the citizens of Caddo Parish. So let's get right into it. Thanks so much for joining us today, Commissioner Gage-Watts.
Thank you for having me, Crystal.
So we have this new program, legislation that the Commission enacted on a Ring Video Doorbell Camera Program. Tell us a little bit about that legislation, what it is, and what prompted the Commission to move forward with this initiative.
Well, this program is to give citizens an additional tool to help mitigate crime. It is also an additional tool for law enforcement agencies. This video doorbell camera program is to help citizens who often had difficulty sharing about things that happen in these high targeted areas, which we call them hotspots. These cameras will benefit up to 1,000 citizens across Caddo Parish. And our hope and our desire is to help do whatever we can to curb the violence in our communities.
And you mentioned curbing violence. So the ultimate goal of the program is what? And how do you feel the program will help combat crime specifically in Caddo Parish?
Specifically, this additional tool will allow the law enforcement to have surveillance. Those citizens who actually participate in this program will have to allow the law enforcement agencies access to this video doorbell camera that will provide the information that they may need to help solve a crime. Sometimes it could be something as simple as a car burglary, but in order to prevent them from doing anything further, this is a way that we can identify, the perpetrators or the suspects in that area.
Right, absolutely. And so this program is cutting edge. It's new. It's using new technology. Is this a program that we've seen in other markets? Has it worked in other markets, or is this specific to Caddo Parish?
It has. It has a proven track record where it has worked in other areas like Chicago, and many of us are aware that Chicago has been just riddled with crime. Over the last 6 years since I've been a commissioner, we've learned a lot, from Cook County and brought it back to Caddo Parish, and this is another program that we hope is successful in our area.
So we know that the program does use some type of monitoring cameras by law enforcement, and some citizens or some individuals may be concerned that the cameras monitor day-to-day activities or that they're used in ways that seem invasive. What would you tell citizens at Caddo Parish about the monitoring and the purpose of the monitoring?
That's so interesting. I've gotten an overwhelming response and in reference to the doorbell cameras of citizens, especially senior citizens, who are saying, how can I sign up? I need this. They don't often want to be what we call snitches, or what the street has called snitches in their communities. And they're afraid because they don't want the police or law enforcement to come to them to ask them for additional information or for them to even appear in court. Well, this allows the access that they need to get the evidence that is needed to solve these crimes. And to say to a person who would ever have a negative connotation about being intrusive, I would say the most intrusive device that you have is your cell phone. You're easily tracked all over the world. If you take a photo, it will tell you exactly where that photo was taken. So the Ring doorbell is not to be intrusive, but to be inclusive for our communities.
Excellent. We know that the parish is still working on a lot of the specifics of the program and how it will work, but ultimately, how do you envision the program working for a citizen who may be interested?
My vision is to see these hotspot areas to especially corner lots or cul-de-sacs where you can get a good surveillance of the entire property in those communities, and for them to be like captains in the community to say, well, something happened, my dog got out, did you see what time it was, was there a certain car in the area during this time? And they can say, well, let's go back and look at my Ring doorbell and see if we can help you solve whatever the issue may be. So I'm hoping that we're able to at least hit our hotspot areas as the legislation has already stated, as required, and to make sure that we have them in Moortown, Cedar Grove, Queensburg, Cooper Road, those areas that we often hear about so much violence, whether it's gunshot victims or, to help solve those crimes.
And you mentioned before about the commission being committed to helping combat crime and crime in our area, because in so many ways that's quality of life, that's so many different things that affects here in Caddo Parish. On the larger scale, how is the commission committed to fighting crime and how they want to partner with fighting crime in our area?
We often meet with law enforcement, and as I said in the beginning, this is a conversation that we've had for over 3 years about how we could provide this for our citizens. The way that we work together is through collaboration, and we bring all of our ideas to the table, as well as hearing from the citizens about what they need. I can speak for myself as a citizen. I know that there are often times that things may get left at my door, and I may need to know where it came from before I just go out, to open a package. Well, a device can help me with that. And that is what our goal is as Caddo Parish Commissioners, is to improve the quality of life by any means necessary.
Absolutely. So is there anything else about this program or about just the Commission's commitment to crime, anything else that you'd want the citizens of Caddo Parish to know?
That we're here in the fight with you. Often as leaders, it looks like that we're on the sidelines and not being a part of anything that is happening, but we are not just part of these issues, we are part of the solution. And I believe together that we can make this place go from great to greater.
Well, Commissioner Gage-Watts, I want to thank you again for telling us about the program. We're excited about being able to roll it out to our Caddo Parish citizens. We also want to let everyone know that if you need any more information about the program or to be notified when the application goes live, that they can contact the parish at 318-226-6596 or visit caddo.org. And we look forward to rolling out that program soon. Again, Commissioner, thank you so much for joining us, and thank you all for tuning into the segment today. International Women's Week was created to celebrate the contributions and impact of women across the globe. The Parish of Caddo has a team of dynamic and talented women across our organization. Let's meet a few.
Hi, I'm Erica Bryant. I'm the Assistant Parish Administrator. I've been with the parish for 25 years in various roles. My most current role is Assistant Administrator since 2019.
My name is Haley Barnett. I am the Director of Finance. I've worked for the parish for the past 19 years. Prior to being the Director of Finance, I served as the Assistant Director of Finance.
Hello, my name is Yasmin Harper. I am the Human Resources Coordinator for the Parish of Caddo. This year, I will have 8 years of service within this organization.
I'm Valerie Jameson, Purchasing Manager for the Parish of Caddo, and I've been here for 12 years.
Hello, I'm Caddo Parish Commissioner Stormy Gage-Watts. I represent District 7. I've been a public servant for the last 6 years at Caddo Parish Commission. It has been an honor to serve the citizens of Caddo Parish in improving the quality of life. We are at a pivotal point in history. Women have exceptional ideas. I believe that we bring balance to the table. I believe that we bring our nurturing and caring components to the table. It's necessary in our society. We understand what it means to be often a mother or a leader and what it takes for that sacrifice. And it often evolves around our own individual families. We take that into consideration when we're making decisions that are the best for all citizens.
Well, working in finance at any organization allows for flexibility, especially as a CPA. But working at the parish allows for a great work-life balance. As a mother and the director of finance, I can place importance on both of those roles.
Women at Caddo Parish, they're in various roles, even those roles that may not be traditionally roles that women would serve in at Caddo Parish. We have them at every level, but we also have them in key roles. I think since I've been with the parish, I've been here 25 years, I've seen, we've had commissioners, our directors, I'm the assistant administrator, attorneys. So the parish has been very welcoming in promoting women and guiding them through the workplace and the process. It has been very motivating, just watching that and seeing that we do acknowledge the contribution of women.
The Parish of Caddo is a great organization for women because it allows us the opportunity to go out into the community, to speak, to share our experiences, and the Parish of Caddo has given me that opportunity. I go out to speak to young adults, I go out and speak to students, I go out and speak with business owners and business leaders, and so the parish has given me that opportunity to do that.
I've seen women, my immediate boss, grow within the parish to make it to assistant administrator, which is huge for women. I see more women as directors in the parish than when I first started here. So I have seen a wealth of growth in women in local government.
I would tell all young women and girls that it's never too early to start as a leader. It's important to listen and to make sure that you have the knowledge and be equipped to lead in this fight. It takes a lot, but to whom much given, much is required. I believe that women are often, especially as young girls, I can just speak from my own experience. I always knew that I was a leader. Maybe from even third grade, I was a big talker. I would talk to the teacher even after she's moved me everywhere in the class because I always had so much to say. But I can also hear her saying, listen, and a lot of the knowledge that I received even through elementary school, I still use today. I think that as a young woman, I would share with you that get you someone that can mentor you, shadow them, find out what it's about, because it's often way more than the spotlight. We have so much more work to do in this fight.
I truly love my work here. As cliche as it may sound, I really enjoy getting up every morning and having the opportunity to work for the employees and the citizens of Caddo. I hope that my presence and the quality of work that I provide make a difference, not only within this organization, but also within the community. There are a variety of career options to pursue within the parish. I definitely feel that human resources is the perfect fit for me.
Public service is important because, I was always taught it's good to give back, and giving back is various. You can do that in various mechanisms, and part of that is being a public servant, working on behalf of citizens, working on behalf of livelihood, quality of life, those types of initiatives. And so being a public servant, you help with those. You help produce quality of life issues, recreational, just driving on your streets. All of those things are produced by public servants.
Well, I feel like in any role in your life, you want to have purpose. And women typically find their purpose in helping others. And so therefore, you get more day-to-day opportunities to help others when you work in local government.
It is important for women to be engaged in public service just so that we can understand the process of what's going on, and so that we can not only educate ourselves, but we can educate those that we come in contact with every day. I must say that the parish has afforded me that opportunity to go out into the community to engage with other community leaders, business leaders. I've served as the first African American female with NLEP to serve as their chairman. And that gave me the opportunity to go out to the community to meet new businesses that will move to our area. So I was most proud of that, but because the Parish of Caddo gave me that opportunity.
Thanks for joining us for the March edition of Pulse of the Parish. As a reminder, you can catch a new episode of Pulse of the Parish every first Friday of the month at noon. Thanks for watching.